How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with another review of a bourbon barrel aged milk stout from Keegan Ale's Mother's Milk. Okay. One of these things is not like the other when it comes to a beer. If I walk into a bottle shop and I want a new beer, I look for things that catch my eye. I like labels. I always talk about labels here. I like actually how this label is done. Pretty straightforward, to the point. I dig it. So, you're always looking for stuff that's going to catch your eye. And if you are not blind, sorry, Chad, you'll notice that this has a wax top girl's top. I joke about wax top stuff. What was the last joke? Well, the joke I make all the time is someone is eventually wax a whole can. There actually was a bunch of April Fool's stuff about that this year. But, a wax top, girl style top. It caught my eye. I had to review it. Now, here's the thing. It's a milk stout. There's no EBV in the bottle. It's a bourbon barrel aged milk stout aged in bourbon barrels. Come on now. Got to give it a whirl. I bought this actually when I was on a trip up in upstate New York. So I'm not entirely sure exactly where they are from because I didn't read the bottle. Rosendale, New York, it looks like. Oh, no, that's the distillery where they got the barrels from. So I'll read the whole bottle, but yes. A wax top fucking flip top. This is going to be hilarious. Anyway, as far as what it says on the wax top, girl style top beer we have here, Keegan Ales. Never had anything from them. Bourbon aged Mother's Milk Stout aged in bourbon barrels with a collaboration with Widow Jane Distillery. It says 6.39 times 10 barrels. Government warning stuff. Over here we have KeeganAles.com. Inside this bottle is a collaboration of two great New York artisanal beverage makers. We aged our award-winning milk stout in Widow Jane bourbon barrels, which is distilled using water from the Widow Jane limestone caves of Rosendale, New York. Just a stone's throw away from the brewery. So Rosendale, New York. One day after a few beers and bourbons, the idea for this collaboration was born, resulting in something magical, something special. We hope you enjoy this marriage of passion as much as we do. And enjoy today, in a year, or in 5. This bottle conditioned brew will continue to mature and mellow with age. Store cool and enjoy with friends. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I dig the label. It's just this is just whatever. So, for the sake of science, I'm not going to cut it in this wax. I'm going to see if I can pop this off just with the actual gross kind of leverage, which I think might work. But, let's see what she's got. So first off, no, not going to go. So we're going to have to do some cutting here. Now, if you're thinking about a grolsch, where do you want to fucking cut? I don't know what you want to fucking cut. It seems like they used a hardened kind of wax here. Maybe. I'm going to stab my fucking finger off here. It's super hard wax, too. So I'm not really sure where we're supposed to be going with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch as I struggle to open this fucking bottle. How's that sound? So, yeah, this is just a bizarre one here. It just doesn't make much sense as far as doing it. I mean, aesthetically, it kind of looks cool. It's got that cobalt blue, which I'm a huge fan of. I don't even know what the hell to do with this fucking thing. Jesus. What do we do? Come on, motherfucker. I don't even know the correct plan of attack. So, sit tight. This might end up being a forwarded kind of vibe here. I'm getting like a crunch out of this now. I don't know if I'm actually digging into some ceramic here. Okay. First crack. This is what I anticipated it being. Like a very brittle kind of wax. Which would make sense for it to come off relatively easy. Well, I think we're almost home. You can fast forward through all this if you want, but I find it to be, in the sake of science here, I should have taken a picture of this shit first for the sake of showing people a wax top fucking beer that is Girl's Chopped. This is what I anticipated being an issue. Getting the actual wax off around the actual leverage system. But I think once I crack these sections off, I think it might be okay. This is how much of a good idea it was, Keegan Ale. So thank you very much for making my life so much easier for the sake of I'm gonna say it. I don't see it. I get it, actually. I shouldn't say I don't see it. I get it. If you want to age a beer, the wax can be good. And you know, Welsh style tops. Oh, there we go. Girl style tops. This wax, this little seal here, can get brittle over time. So I get it, but I mean, come on now. It has to be a better way than that. So there you go. The beer is opened. Hopefully there's good shit inside, because if the beer sucks, then the effort put forward to get it out is shit-tastic. So there we go. Gave it a pretty rough pour, pretty hefty pour. Finger, really nice color head on there. I mean, getting close to that coffee and ice cream color, and it definitely has this cloudy, creamy kind of coffee or ice cream-like head to it. Pretty neurotic bubbles throughout. But yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a Mile Stout. Looks like a milk chocolate shake kind of head on it. Dark as could be. Smell chocolate from here. Yeah, it looks like brown with a hint of mahogany. So, excuse me. Let's see if we can get a nose in this sucker. Milk chocolate all the way. Yeah. Super rich milk chocolate. It's like a Hershey's milk chocolate kind of shake even. It's almost like if you ever get like McDonald's or any kind of like chocolate shake and you kind of let it become not as much ice cream and more like liquid. That's kind of nose I'm getting off of it. So definitely like a malt milk chocolate. Subtle bourbon notes, little bit of subtle cherries, no booziness whatsoever, a little bit maybe even subtle barrel char. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. Smells like a milk stout. It does have very subtle barreling going on. That's pretty much it. Smells rich, smells delicious, smells very dessert-like. So let's dive in and see what she's all about. Cheers. Way smaller in the mouth than it actually is in the nose. You're getting much the same. You're getting a lot of them milk chocolate vibes, milkshake kind of vibes. Very subdued. Definitely get a big burst of lactose in there. I wouldn't say big, but bigger than most of the beer. You're getting the lactose, you're getting the chocolate. You get a little bit of maybe subtle barrel char, but I'm not getting much bourbon out of it. Nice porter-esque kind of fluffy, doppelbockish kind of mouthfeel. That's pretty much it. Finish is relatively clean. A little bit of like little bit of that lactose left behind on the back end. That's pretty much it. It's a nice beer, but for the price point, which I totally forget, and the effort to get into it, that kind of sucks. So, nice beer. It tastes, there's no ABV on the bottle. If I were to guess, this would be in the 6 to 8% range. It doesn't taste like a big beer at all. If it's up in the 10 to 12% range, kudos to you guys for hiding the ABV, but I'm guessing 7.2 on this, just to throw a fucking number out there to see if I'm right later on. So yeah, it's okay. I dig it, but at the same time, the combination of, you know, the presentation, the beer, the style, the whole nine, it should be a little bit bigger, combined with the effort to get inside this motherfucker. I don't want to say disappointing. I just wish it was a little bit more. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better bourbon barrel aged milk stouts I've had as of late. Not that I've had a ton, but no. Would I buy it again? Yes, I would definitely buy it again. I would probably wait a couple years and see how, if they change the recipe and if they grow. When I say that a lot, I've said that a couple times with beers about trying it again to see if they change the recipe. You know, beer is just like anything else in life. If you are complacent and you're okay with what you make, then you should probably stop doing it. So when people are making beer, you should always try to evolve and tweak and make a beer better or whatever you do better. So I would assume as brewers they would do so. So hopefully they do that and bring a little bit more to the table. Let's see, value and availability, like I said, I forget, but I want to say it's right around $15, give or take. I had to buy it because of the Cold Wall Blue Wax Top fucking flip top. Who the fuck? I had to show people this. And let's just talk about it for a minute and say if you like what, will you like this? I'm going to say if you like milk stouts, if you like chocolate, and if you like barrel aging, but you're really sensitive to flavors, so you want something that's very subtle, you're digging mouthfeels, that's your vibe, and you want to spend as much time getting into the bottle as what you get out of it, then this is the beer for you. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, massive beers in all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a wax top Grolsch style top beer right now. And hopefully you see you next time. Cheers.